Hello, I'm Rika Abair Dijon. I will be your Student Services Advisor for the Medical Assisting Program. I'm going to briefly cover the Canvas course navigation overview as well as the online classroom environment. The toolbars here I will go over. The first one is your course navigation. It runs on the left-hand portion of your screen. The second is your global navigation. It runs across the top of your screen here. The user navigation. It is what it says, user, your information's here, your inbox, any personal settings, the logout button, as well as help, in case you have to submit a help desk ticket for any issues technically. The content area is your true classroom. It is featured in the center of your screen. The sidebar is our other option. Here is the sidebar. It runs on the right-hand side of your screen. It tells you about anything coming up or recent feedback, including grades. So we're entering the classroom here. Basically, the first option is your course objectives. This section summarizes exactly what you're going to be learning before the end of class. The syllabus. This is the course outline. It gives you all the information you need for the class. The required books that you will need will be listed, whether it's an ebook or an actual physical textbook. The syllabus includes your instructor's contact information as well as when they are available. The grading policy is clearly defined in each class. The assignment breakdown week by week is in your syllabus. I suggest that for each class you print out your syllabus so that you are familiar with the contents of each classroom. The browser check and system requirements. This option will allow you to make sure your computer is compatible to use Canvas. It will also check to see if you have the required software needed to update and navigate through the Canvas environment. They also have a browser recommendation based on your computer. If you change computers, you will have to click this every time so that your PC will work properly. The CHCP school policies. These are your current policies featured in the catalog for CHCP. All students must review the policies and make sure you're familiar with the terms of being an online student. Some of the policies include the attendance policy, grading policies, as well as the late assignment policy. I advise each student to read through each policy very carefully. I will continue to scroll down the screen so you can see it is a lot of content that you should read through, including our academic calendar for the year 2013 through 2014. Training. This is a helpful 9-minute tutorial video. It explains how to navigate through the system. It shows you details that could be useful to anyone new or inexperienced in the online classroom environment. Support. After clicking on this section, you should be able to see the various links on how to get help. Student Services contact information is found at the very bottom of this section. You can get assistance with IT help, how to access any Canvas guides, as well as how to click the help button and how to submit a help desk ticket. Ask your instructor. You will receive instructions on how to email your instructor through Canvas. You can also use those same steps when emailing anyone affiliated with CHCP online. The online library. This section will allow you to log into our library, and it includes a few instructions on how to find the online library in your portal. The CourseSmart bookshelf. This is where your books are located. You will have access to them there on your bookshelf. As you progress through your program, you will have more books each term. The books would be listed here. The CourseSmart e-textbook. This is where your ebook is located. You can access this book once you load a new window here, and you can see the button Read Now. The button is here, Read Now. You have full access to your book once you see that option. Scroll through it. Okay. The weekly classroom sections. This is where you will find week by week what is due. The first option is week 1 objectives. This will allow you to view the objectives. Also, it tells you what you should learn this week. The weekly lecture. This is an interactive PowerPoint audio-visual lecture that is very informative. It's a perfect section to take notes. Your reading assignment. This lists the weekly reading assignment that's required to enhance your knowledge in the class content. We'll have the chapters listed. Week 1 practice. This is also found in LearnSmart after entering into Connect. You have flashcards, practice quizzes, and tests, as well as tutorials here. It helps you improve your grades. You see week 2 tutorials, assignments, and quizzes. These are all found in Connect under your specified week. You could receive extra credit once completing the extra practice. Lastly, your discussion question per week is listed here. Every student is required to complete a discussion question by every Wednesday and respond to 2 classmates' posts for the week as well. There should be no texting language. Use proper grammar. Must be proofread and appropriate for a classroom environment. That concludes my section of the classroom.